questions like that. Just have only one that is open-ended. So the next question I could ask maybe, for example, how friendly? How friendly is the current system? And in that question, in that case of the question, I can have options like, for example, very maybe excellent in terms of that. B, fair. C, very poor. So I'm using three options. That is, here is the middle one, excellent. This is a way in which you can have that. And then have like 5 questions or 7. And then think of the people you are giving. So if it's an admin, perhaps it's only one person for the system you are designing, the person you target. So make sure that you are clear on that. And then maybe you can have the last question, number 5, being an open-ended. What kind of improvement would you like on your system, or something like that? And now here you allow them to write whatever they would want. That is an open-ended question. It is difficult to analyze it, but it is okay. You can have one so that then you can maybe analyze it in a continuous process. Then you repeat the same for questions that relate to the customer, and then we'll do analysis. So during the next class, this is the output. This is what I want to see. So I want to see these portions. The next class, this is what I want to see. So I'm just copying on the chat so that you can be able to see that. So what I'm saying is that that idea of what I would want to see is the questionnaire, and then whom you target with your questionnaire. So what I mean by that is whom do you target in that case? Whom do you target in that case? That is the most important thing around that. Are you targeting to who are your customers for this kind of thing? Who are you? Who is the admin? You need to have an idea. So like if it's a hotel management system, maybe I target the caretaker is the admin, and maybe the users or the customer is anybody. So here, the number of questions that you have is maybe 5 to 7, but the people you'll give to answer, because anybody can be a customer in a hotel management system, you can decide to give 10 people the questionnaire. And here, maybe the admin, you only have 1 person or something like that. It's acceptable for me if that is the case. But remember, these must be people whom you must give this questionnaire. You must demo that you did that. You gave them the questionnaire and the answer. And please remember, before you have the questionnaire, you need a letter of introduction. So you need to introduce yourself in that letter, official letter that should be part of this section, and also saying what you want the users to do for you. So that is the idea of what I'm expecting. So this is chapter on requirements. I have not finished it because the truth is that if I give you all the content, seeing what I'm saying will have a lot of difficulty. So the next part, after the next part, I'll continue building it. So you'll have 2 weeks to finish that, and then you'll give me, we'll continue with the requirements to the next part. So that is the idea of what I would expect to see in a question.